Big Blue Designs recently finished a logo design project for a client called Undead Body Jewelry. It was really fun to work on this project, and here you see a speed drawing of the process. And basically it started out with a sketch with pen and paper, and I scanned the sketch into Photoshop so that I could start doing this technique that I've been using with the vector tools in Photoshop. And I used the freeform pen tool to basically outline my line drawing. So I'm creating vector shapes from the line drawing, so I have these nice, clean, but contoured lines. So it doesn't look so much like something that's been generated from a computer. Like if you vectorize something, sometimes you just don't get the same effect. So I wanted something that was very hand-drawn looking, but also something that was very scalable and very clean. So that's what you see here. And I'll just go through and do this with all of the lines. Sometimes you need to rotate the canvas to get just the right angle for your hand and arm to move smoothly. And in Photoshop, I think CS5 and above, you can do that just hitting the R key. You can rotate your whole canvas just like you would a piece of paper, so that I can get a good angle for my wrist and shoulder to move smoothly. Now I'm using the same process, and I'm creating shapes for the color. So this will be the base color for the skin. And I'm using the freeform pen tool again, and you can just kind of keep building up these shapes, and then what I do is I merge them all into one shape. Doing the same thing here, creating vector shapes for the shadow colors, and then you'll see I'll do the same thing with the highlight colors, and I'm putting them in, using it as a clipping mask on top of my base color. There's the highlight colors. So I get this really nice cell style shading, but it's all vector shapes. And see, this really is starting to give it a lot more depth and dimension. There's the highlight color for the gums and the brain. And I wanted these to kind of look almost a little bit glossy or shiny, like they were wet, because they're sort of a, this is stuff that's supposed to be on the inside of you that's exposed here. So I just kept building highlights on these. A color for the teeth. As you can see, I can just continue adjusting. I have all these nodes. When you create something with vectors, I can just continue tweaking, and every time I see a problem, I can just go in and change the whole thing. It's the highlights on the teeth. I wanted the zombie to have some eyebrow rings because this is for a body jewelry thing. So I thought that'd be kind of unique for a zombie to have eyebrow rings and give it a little bit of character. And that's the logo for Undead Body Jewelry.